Congress to do for well over 10 years. And perhaps in order to fit my testimony within the time constraints, let me just address 3 key questions. Number 1, is this bill a solution in search of a problem? Do we actually have a problem that we need congressional intervention? Because frankly, like the members of Congress present today, I'm a big fan of federalism. If the states can solve the problem, Congress ought to stay out of it. So is this a problem that we need congressional action on? Second question I'd like to try to answer is, if it is a problem we need congressional action on, is this the right solution? And then finally, in my last few minutes, I'd like to address the constitutionality of this particular bill. Now, Congressman Franks already outlined pretty well the extent of the problem that's been presented to Congress. Members of the Congressional Subcommittee on the Constitution have heard testimony of Joyce Farley and Marcia Carroll describing the fact that their daughters were taken across state lines by other adults in order to obtain secret abortions, and yet both girls suffered severe and permanent injuries as the result of that. Joyce Farley's daughter had an incomplete abortion, and thank goodness Joyce Farley was a registered nurse and was able to recognize that the hemorrhaging and high temperature she experienced the night after her abortion was evidence of an incomplete abortion and got her daughter proper medical care. In the case of Marcia Carroll, her daughter, according to her testimony before the Subcommittee of the Constitution, cries herself to sleep every night and has suffered severe depression as a result of the abortion that was imposed on her by her boyfriend's parents. In fact, while at the abortion clinic, Ms. Carroll testified that her daughter cried and said that she would not agree to the abortion. And it was only after the boyfriend's parents told her that they would leave her in New Jersey just to make her way home alone did she actually succumb. So this is a situation where we at least have testimony before Congress that evidences that there are instances of this. But are these anecdotal cases? Do they really represent a trend? Well, the simple fact is that research by the Guttmacher Institute, the research affiliate of Planned Parenthood, indicates that well over 60% of all minors' abortions are the product of coercion. In fact, a majority of adult women who've had abortions subsequently assert that their abortions were often the product of coercion also. So this isn't simply a matter of intervening in order to protect the girls' physical safety so that they don't have incomplete abortions. It's also to protect their ability to give informed and free consent before medical procedures are performed on them. Out of Ohio, where the 16-year-old was impregnated